We are learning new information today about that ICE raid in South Park. Welcome to The Four. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Court documents reveal why that popular Italian restaurant was targeted by ICE agents.
CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal joins us live from South Park. She has more on what's in the search warrants and the controversy about that raid involving a San Diego City Council member that is making national headlines. Kelly?
That's right, and that council member, Sean Elo Rivera, spoke to reporters today about this controversial post he posted on social media. So we'll talk about more on that in just a moment. But if you take a look right here outside Buona Forchetta, you can see lots of flowers and signs in support of the employees here. Now, according to court documents, the restaurant has been on ICE's radar for the past 5 years. And Friday, agents went after 19 targets. And security agents say they first got a tip about Buona Forchetta in 2020. A tipster claimed the owner is knowingly employing both illegal immigrants and individuals not authorized to work in the United States and exploiting these employees by having them work over 12-hour shifts with no breaks, and that he treats these employees poorly by mentally and verbally abusing them. A second tip came in January of this year, and in February, HSI ordered the owner of the restaurant to turn over documentation on its workers. Agents say 19 employees submitted false documents to the government, including counterfeit green cards. The raid happened Friday, just before the dinner rush, when agents believed the majority of workers would be there. According to the documents, they detained all of the employees to, quote, minimize the risk of harm to officers, to ensure the orderly completion of the search, to minimize the risk of flight. Yesterday, the acting head of ICE, Todd Lyons, defended his department's tactics. Here's why he says they wear masks to carry out these raids.
People are out there taking photos of the names, their faces, and posting them online with death threats to their family and themselves. So I'm sorry if people are offended by them wearing masks, but I'm not going to let my officers and agents go out there and put their lives on the line and their family on the line because people don't like what immigration enforcement is.
San Diego City Council member Sean Elo Rivera didn't stay quiet about the raid. He posted the screenshot on social media and scrawled the word terrorists over it.
They sent masked, armed troops into a neighborhood with high-grade military weapons for fake papers. The suspicion of fake papers, that is crazy. That is terrorism and that is fascism.
The post caught the attention of White House Deputy Director Stephen Miller, as well as HSI, who reposted it. Thousands of people have commented online. Councilmember Elo Rivera says some have threatened him and his family.
We all have to stand up. And this is the goal, right? It's we do something terrible, someone speaks out against it, we're going to attack that person and tell everyone else, don't you dare, because you'll be attacked next. That cannot be the country that this is going to become. I refuse to stand by and watch that happen.
Now, some of the people who have commented on his post have accused him of inciting violence. I asked him, are you concerned you're raising the temperature of all of this and something really terrible is going to happen? He told me no. He said he did not call for people to take up arms or anything like that. He said that his message is we must fight back. And he says anyone who lives in a democracy knows exactly what that means. Marcella and Carlo.
Kelly, there's a lot going on with all of this. Let's go back to the search warrants. What else did you learn about the workers who were targeted? We know that 4 were detained, but what about the other people who were targeted? What happened to them?
Yeah, and I reached out to HSI today to ask that same question, what happened to the 15 others, and they did not respond. But as for the other workers that were targeted as a whole, I can tell you they range in age. They were men and women. It didn't appear that any of them had violent criminal histories or anything like that. Some of them had contact with ICE before. Others had overstayed their visas. We know some of those that were detained are being held at the Otay Mesa Detention Center. I did reach out to the attorney for Buona Forchetta today, but so far have not heard back.
This is definitely turning into kind of a flashpoint for a lot of people around the country watching this, seeing how it all played out. Kelly Hessedal reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.